Hello, and welcome to Blended Topics. I'm your host, Kalisa Bass. This is not just another podcast. This is a wake-up call. And you're stepping into a space where truth, power, and action collide. And trust me, once you see what's really happening, you can't unsee it. Each edition is going to break down the laws, the contracts, the financial deceptions, and the spiritual keys that unlock your true power. And trust me, they don't want you to see this. But you're here because you're ready. You're here because something in you knows that it's time to take back what's yours. And I promise you, once you have this knowledge, you will never be controlled again. Subscribe now, drop your email, stay locked in, and get ready because what's coming next will change everything. And don't keep this to yourself. Share it, talk about it, wake others up. This is your time. I'll see you on the inside.
In this episode, accessing your government Federal Reserve notes. In this episode of Blended Topics, we're diving into a subject that people across the globe have been searching for: the truth about accessing your government Federal Reserve notes. For decades, this knowledge has been buried, distorted, and hidden in plain sight. But today, we're going to break down 3 key steps to prepare yourself for this journey. This is not for the weak. This is not for those who scare easily, because the moment you step into this knowledge, you will be challenged. They will try to intimidate you, dismiss you, and tell you it doesn't exist. But let me tell you something. If it wasn't real, they wouldn't fight so hard to keep you from it. So, if you're ready to take control, educate yourself, and stand your ground, let's get into it. Step 1. Know what you're dealing with. Understanding the system. Before you can access anything, you need to know what it is and how it's being used against you. Your Federal Reserve notes, FRNs, are not just paper money. They are tied to a system of credit and commerce controlled by laws you were never taught. UCC 1201-24 defines money as a medium of exchange authorized by a government. Title 12 USC Paragraph 411 clearly states that Federal Reserve notes are obligations of the United States government. They do not belong to the banks. You are the original creditor. The birth certificate bond system. Understanding that your identity has been securitized is the first step to reclaiming what's yours. Step 2. Establishing your status. Becoming the authorized representative. The name in all caps on your documents, that's not you. It's a corporate entity. You must separate yourself from that legal fiction and reclaim your authority. UCC 3402B states that an authorized representative is not personally liable for an instrument if properly signed. House Joint Resolution 192, 1933. Removed gold backing from the dollar, replacing it with credit. This means you are the value behind the system. Title 31 USC Paragraph 5118 confirms that debts can legally be discharged in lawful money, reinforcing that FRNs are not the only form of settlement. Fair Credit Reporting Act 15 USC Paragraph 1681 gives you the right to dispute and correct financial records tied to your identity. Get started now. They count on your ignorance to keep you controlled, but you now have the power to break free. To get started, follow the link in my bio to register and get the documents and information sent straight to your email. This is your fight, your right, your inheritance. Don't let it slip away. Share this, comment below, and subscribe because we are just getting started.